Did you know that over 50% of adults with type 2 diabetes consider quitting alcohol altogether, believing it's the only way to manage their condition? However, recent research suggests that the key might lie in selection, not abstinence. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we're going to explore how carefully chosen alcohol can have a place in the lives of those managing diabetes. From antioxidant-rich red wines to pure spirits that surprisingly don't spike blood sugar levels, the world of alcohol offers friendlier options than many imagine. Number 1, red wine. It's often celebrated for its health benefits, attributed to its high antioxidant content, particularly resveratrol and flavonoids. These compounds have anti-inflammatory properties and have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, which is crucial for people with diabetes. A 2015 study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine found that participants with type 2 diabetes who consumed red wine in moderation experienced an improvement in lipid profiles and better blood sugar management compared to those who drank water or white wine. Opting for a glass of dry red wine during dinner can be beneficial, but always within the framework of a balanced diet. It's crucial to choose dry red wines as these contain less residual sugar than sweeter varieties. Number 2, white wine. Although white wine may not have the same level of antioxidants as red wine, it remains a viable option for people with diabetes who prefer its milder taste. The alcohol content and glycemic index are comparable in both types of wine, so white wine won't significantly affect blood sugar levels if consumed in moderation. One aspect to consider is selecting dry white wines over sweet or semi-sweet ones, as the latter may contain more significant amounts of fermentable sugars. As with red wine, moderation is key. A glass of dry white wine can accompany a meal without causing spikes in glucose levels, as long as it's within the recommended limits of alcohol consumption. Number 3, light beer. It can be an option for those looking to enjoy an alcoholic drink with fewer calories and less alcohol. Light beers generally contain fewer carbohydrates than their regular or craft counterparts, which is beneficial for diabetes management. However, it's essential to read the labels to check the carbohydrate content, as it can vary significantly between different brands and types of light beer. Limiting consumption to 1 to 2 light beers in social situations can be a reasonable way to enjoy without compromising glycemic control. It's vital to consider beer within the total daily carbohydrate count, especially for those following a carbohydrate-controlled diet. Number 4, whiskey, rum, vodka, and other spirits. Offer an option for those interested in consuming alcohol without adding carbohydrates to their diet, as these pure spirits do not contain sugars or carbs. However, the real challenge comes with what these alcohols are mixed with. Mixes high in sugar, like sodas or fruit juices, can quickly raise blood sugar. To enjoy these drinks without significantly affecting your diabetes management, consider mixing them with water, sparkling water, or sugar-free mixers. Also, consumption should be moderate, limiting the amount to what is generally recommended, no more than 2 alcoholic drinks per day for men and 1 for women. Number 4, dry cider. Can be a safer alternative for people with diabetes compared to sweet versions. Dry cider has less sugar because more fructose is converted into alcohol during the fermentation process. However, it's still important to check the carbohydrate and sugar content on the label, as some dry ciders may contain more sugars than expected. Try to look for ciders specifically labeled as dry and review the nutritional content to ensure they fit within your carbohydrate management plan. Enjoying a cold, dry cider can be refreshing and satisfying, but as always, moderation is key. Number 5, champagne. And other sparkling wines can be enjoyed by people with diabetes, especially if they choose Brut, Extra Brut, or Brut Nature versions, which have the lowest sugar content. Champagne can be a great option for celebrations and special occasions, providing a sense of indulgence without the burden of excessive sugars or carbohydrates. As with other types of alcohol, it's essential to consume champagne in moderation. Opting for a glass of champagne during a toast or special celebration can add to the festivity without derailing diabetes management. It's also important to consider champagne within the total daily carbohydrate count. Regardless of the type of alcohol, moderation is crucial. Excessive alcohol can lead to delayed hypoglycemia, especially for those using insulin or certain diabetes medications. Keep a record of how alcohol affects your blood glucose levels, as this can vary from person to person. Also, never consume alcohol on an empty stomach, as this can increase the risk of hypoglycemia. Finally, consult your doctor or nutritionist about safely including alcohol in your diet plan, especially if you're concerned about how it might affect your diabetes or if you have other health conditions. By following these tips and recommendations, you can safely enjoy alcohol in moderation without compromising your diabetes management. If you're interested in learning about the best types of alcohol for managing diabetes, then you won't want to miss our next video, Top 9 Healthiest Processed Foods for Diabetics. We debunk the belief that all processed foods are bad for your health, especially if you're managing diabetes. Click now on the video appearing on the screen to discover convenient, tasty, and most importantly, safe options for your diet.